Organic leads, intuitive software. What the heck are you talking about, Stan? Well, hang tight, stay with me. I'm going to share some software with you that will show you how to find the right people to talk to and generate your own organic leads. I'll be right back. Hey, how you doing? I am Stan Shields, Marketing Automation Solutions. Now, today we're going to talk a little bit about how to generate leads and using in some intuitive software. Now, there's a video series that I did earlier in the year that really talked about the whole process of going from from suspects all the way down through prospects to leads to customers to raving fans, because literally a lot of times we'll look at a prospect, we'll look at a person and we'll think, oh, that's a great lead. Well, here's the way that I see that. You go into a room maybe of a networking event and you've got a bunch of people in that room. Well, those are all suspects. You don't know yet whether or not you can actually do business with any of those people. And so they're all suspects. The only way you then figure out whether or not those people are somebody that really can become a prospect is to now start to learn more about them. And that typically is going to be through having a conversation or something like that, right? So you find out that, oh, this person really does have a need that I can help them with. And that person becomes a lead when that person acknowledges that they have a problem that you can help them with, and they would like for you to give them more information on that problem. And now that person becomes a lead, because then you got to go through whatever your normal sales process is to get them from the point of awareness to, okay, yeah, I'm ready, I'm interested, and I want to learn more about what you got, or I want to buy it. Okay. So what we're going to really share with you today really is a tool that can help you find that ideal prospect, so that now you can then work on turning them into a lead. Now, it's pretty straightforward process, right? If you think about it, of just, okay, who's my ideal client and where do I find them? And, what can I do to entice them to now at least have a conversation with me to learn more about what it is that I do? But we all know that it's a bit more involved than that, right? And so part of that is figuring out what's their biggest pain point, so that now I can make sure that they can see how what I have to offer can address that pain point and maybe move them to that next place that they want to go. Now, what if you could put your ideal client information into a software tool, and it would help you find those people that are likely to have that pain point, and then make it super easy for you to reach out to those people? Okay. Well, that's exactly what we've got with a product. It's a tool within a tool. So the tool that helps us do that is called SalesFlow, but it's within the Now Site networking tool. And so I'm going to take a minute today. I'm going to go through and I'm going to share with you exactly how we can use that tool to find our ideal prospect. And so I am going to go over here and log into this account, or I'm going to switch to this account, but let me share my screen with you so that you can see it. And share screen. There we go. And that's the screen we're going to share right there. So, all right. So looks like you should be able to see my screen at this point. So we're going to go up here and we're going to click on My Prospects. And this is the tool that now allows me to put in whatever parameters I want to put in to find the ideal person. And so you can put in things like the city and the state and the country. You can put in interests and skills that would make sense for that person, gender, company, if you're looking for people within a certain company, or job titles. And that's what I'm going to just demonstrate on today is I'm looking for podcast hosts or podcasters. And so literally this will be that's all that I need to find them anywhere within the United States. And so all I do with this tool now is I just click on get prospect, and it's going to come out, and it found me a podcaster. And then I can click this button right here that says launch SalesFlow. Now, when I click that, that takes me into another part of this tool that will now allow me to go through this 4-step process, which is who is it that I want to reach out to? Well, I just found that person just a second ago. So they're queued up in here and ready. How do I want to reach out to them? I'm going to choose LinkedIn. And now I've got a series of messages that I can send in here. And there's one that pops up that's a suggested message, but I'm going to open up this little library, go to my messages. I'm going to go down to my message that I want to send to someone who is doing podcasting. So I'm going to click this, and then I'm going to make one other little change here. I'm going to actually put their name right here, and then I am going to click send, and then system's going to go over, it's going to open up LinkedIn, and now it's going to bring up this person's contact record, and looks like this person is a second contact with me. So I'm going to just click on connect. I'm going to add a note, and I'm going to paste that note in that we just created, and I'm going to hit send. And so now I have reached out to this person, and I'm going to close this window on LinkedIn. This says, did you send your message? Yes. And I then go down to schedule my follow-up. When do I want to follow up with the person? And I'm going to click on, it's a week away, so I just scheduled it, and I can literally go and do this process again in order to now find another prospect. But we're going to just come back here and just talk for a minute, because how easy was that? That was literally, I don't know, 30 seconds, 60 seconds for me to do all of what I just did right there. And this gives me the ability and the opportunity now to reach out to more people who are in that category of people that I want to talk to about the business. And so I'm going to reach out to this person. This person responds. I then follow up over on LinkedIn. We schedule a meeting, maybe we have a conversation, whatever the case may be. And we know that when we reach out to people on LinkedIn or anywhere for that matter, that we may not get, we're not going to get 100% return on that, but we are going to get people who are interested and want to talk to us more and learn more about who we are and what we do and so forth. So that is one way. There's many tools that are in there, as you saw when I went through that. It could be with Messenger. It could be by email. I could reach out to people in a number of different ways. And so you got a lot of options of how you can do that. But now we've just taken a prospect, and now we're going to turn some of those prospects into actual leads for our business. And now we'll be able to find as many of them as you want. You just keep going through that process to zero in on the kinds of people that you'd like to do business with and you'd like to talk to. Now, if you'd like to try that system, if you'd like to try it out yourself and see how well does this work for you and in your business, then you can just click this link, or not click, but you can go to this link. I want freeprospects.com. I want freeprospects.com. And you'll be able to try it out. You'll be able to get 10 prospects per month that you can then run and see. However, if you think that, wow, this really could be a good thing for me, and you want to know more and you want to learn more, you can schedule a 30-minute consultation with me, and we can talk more about your business specifically and run some prospects and see whether it makes sense for you and for your business. But you can reach me at staninshields.com/30. That schedules a 30-minute Zoom meeting, and we'll be able to connect, talk, see what makes sense for you, for your business, and whether or not this will work for you. I did a series of these videos earlier in the year where we really talked more in depth about the process that I talked about in the very beginning, how to, you go from a suspect to a prospect to a lead to a customer and so forth. So if you'd like to watch that series, you can find that over at stanlinshields.com/3in60. You'll be able to find more info on that, learn more about it, and see what I'm talking about through that whole process right there. So that's it for today. Hey, I will see you next time. I hope you have an amazing day. It's a Saturday when we're doing this, so have an amazing Saturday and an amazing weekend.